This is the Kashcroe Radio Show. Now your hosts, Andre Russell and cohorts Shaquan and Darren.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 9 of the Kashcroe Radio Show, your home for all things video game entertainment. And today we're going to talk about the state of play for Hogwarts Legacy. Also, what the hell Russia is doing about being blacklisted from modern media. With me today, I got my co-host with me, Shaquan, and live from the Espada studio, here's Darren.
Doing the thing while we doing the thing while I'm doing the thing.
Yeah. So fellas, what's good? What's going on?
Same old, chilling.
Yeah. So did you guys see the state of play for Hogwarts Legacy?
Yeah, I seen glimpses of it.
Yeah?
I did not see any of it.
Bro.
Boo,
Shaquan. Boo. Bro, I don't know, man. This game looks fantastic.
Definitely does. It gives me Elder Scrolls Online vibes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm only thing that scares me, because I know it's lingering and I know it's there.
Yeah.
Is pay to win. I know it's there. Like I know it's, you could buy this golden broom that zooms past everyone else's. So,
so this is an MMO? I thought it was
it's an MMO.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was like a single player situation.
No.
But it looks great. Like I like.
That's interesting because it's a PlayStation game, right? Is it PlayStation only or?
I don't know. I think so. I need to look into that, but it was a state of play, so I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, because like PlayStation is mostly really known for like their single player experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, you might be right. Mm-hmm. I think it might be an aspect of the game, the MMO aspect, just like what, say for instance, Grand Theft Auto did.
Right.
So it could be something like that.
Right.
Bro, what I like though is that it's not really like tied to any of the books or movie per se. It's like you kind of create your own adventure type situation. So that's pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward. You can fully customize your character, bro.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Learn
you
spells.
Can fully customize. Yeah. What I hope, this is one thing I hope. I hope that you can customize your character, but not just only in like appearance. Like you can choose, because this is something I talked about in one of my videos that are coming up.
Right.
That I hope that the skills are split in like light and dark magic, and you can choose which side you wanna. Bro, that would be
kind of like a Star Wars type of.
Kind of like a Star Wars thing, but you know, Harry Potter has the light and dark magic, right? So I'd like for them to play into that aspect. Another thing that I like too was the fact that they kind of lean all the way into the academia aspect of Hogwarts, which is dope. Like you go to classes, you gotta learn stuff. So it's dope, bro. It's dope.
Leaning off of the dark magic and light magic thing you said, I would like there to be like, because I doubt it will be in the base game, which is fine. I'm not arguing that, but I would love for there to be like a DLC where like you can join like the dark side of like magic and like you can follow into that a little more and like you know, I don't know when this takes place because no one looks like familiar characters, so I don't know if
it's totally new characters like
okay, so so there could be a new dark force that we never even known about or don't know about that you can touch bases on or like be recruited and stuff like that. I would like stuff like that. I love variety and I love like games with like choices. Like
exactly.
If I'm gonna be a good guy, let me be able to be a all the way good guy. If I'm a semi, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Let me see those options play through. You know what I mean? Let my choices matter.
Right. So and like really matter, not like Mass Effect matter.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That Mass Effect 3. Yeah.
Bro, let's not even talk about that. Yeah. What is something else you guys are looking to see? Shaquan, I know you haven't really seen the state of play, but
yeah, I didn't. I saw a couple announcements, but I can't really remember them right now. But I didn't watch it. Because because I was gonna take like a quick look at the trailer for the Hogwarts thing, because I'm big. I'm not say a big Harry Potter fan, but I literally like just recently watched like all of them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because they was on like HBO Max, and I marathoned them, and I was like, and like what I really like about Harry Potter is like the lore.
Yeah.
So not even necessarily the stories itself or like the characters or like whatever the case may be, but like like things that maybe some people don't even like care about, like that happened in the books that didn't happen in the movies and stuff like that. Why, like backstories and stuff like that. So I'm interested, and like one of the things that has bolstered that community for like a really long time is I don't know if you guys know Pottermore.
I was about to say something about that. I wanted, because I was gonna ask you guys to do the test.
I think
I
did one. I did it in like high school. I think I was like a Hufflepuff.
I did one a couple of years ago.
Like Hufflepuff or something.
Yes, I'm Hufflepuff. I'm Hufflepuff.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't remember what
I wonder if I'm still Hufflepuff right now. If I did the test now, if I would be Hufflepuff.
I was never really big on it because like at the time when like that was like a big thing, I hadn't even read all the only book that I had read was Prisoner of Azkaban. I think it was your book actually. I think it was your Prisoner of Azkaban actually, Andre.
Yep.
That I had from your house.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get to read the other ones, and I watched I think the first movie. So for a long time, like that's all I had to go off of.
Right.
So, but I said that to say Pottermore has like it had quest lines and stuff like that. So it wasn't like an actual game, but it was like an ARG in a sense,
right?
Where like they would give like people things to do, and like they would tie into like different events. So I'm wondering if they're gonna have that type of a like in-depth type of like lore based
it seems
quests
like it.
or something like that.
Yeah, it does. It does. It really does seem like that there. And I'm also glad, Rose, like they're taking this seriously. It's not just
that's
like,
what it looks like.
Just, they're really like, listen, let's build on this lore. Let's build on the universe.
It's a big world.
It's a big world.
So from what you see from the gameplay reveal, is it like, because you say open world now, what do you mean? Like, is it the open world just like?
No, it's open world.
It's just like when it's the campus.
It looks massive.
Bro, I could jump on my broom and
you can
travel.
Exactly. You can travel on your broom.
Like you go to the city, you can go to school, you can go. Man, I'm hyped for it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
And you can even like catch beasts like Pokemon, bro.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's crazy.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. I'm hyped, and I can't wait to play this game.
Definitely. Now I just gotta find a PS5.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's my biggest challenge right now.
Yeah, man.
I think it's on PS4 too, but I don't think you want to hear that.
That's the real magic.
That's the real magic right there.
You know when you start up your AOL and it makes that little noise? I feel like if I put Hogwarts on my PS4, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So I learned my lesson from Cyberpunk. I'm gonna just stop doing stuff like that. So I'll risk God of War, but I'm not doing Hogwarts. I do not need my device sounding like a air conditioner. So
yeah.
I'm good.
Right. So let's kind of switch the conversation, right? So we know what's going on in the world, like a bunch of craziness right now, and I hope it ends really soon.
Yeah, same here.
But in light of recent events, right, Russia was basically blacklisted by everyone.
Yeah.
So now they decided to legalize piracy, basically. What do you guys think of all that craziness, bro?
Bro, that's I don't know what to say that but that's like what do they mean when they say legalize piracy? Because it's like there's so much that like everything, like every single thing.
I think it's mostly movies. It's media. So movies and video games. I don't know. Music is a part of that. It might be.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, can they? I mean, I guess they could do whatever.
You're gonna ask if they can do that, bro. They're already doing a lot. So
yeah,
I mean, this is kind of pretty low on, you know.
Is it? I don't know, because like
compared to what they're doing now, it's pretty low on.
Yeah, but like but the thing is, when we talk about like, and once again, I'm speaking kind of like as a film student perspective, but like for a lot of these people that have like, you know, $1 billion companies or whatever, their money, besides like if it's not like a technology company or something like that, is from their IP, their intellectual property, and the ability to sell it over and over again. So when you have an entire country that is just like, hey, now we can just take this whenever we want, like do whatever we want. It's just like that, you know, they might not look too kindly on it. I know, I'm like, okay, you know, they're already getting sanctioned, they're already doing this, they're already doing that. But I'm just kind of wondering and thinking, yo, what's gonna happen?
What's coming next?
Yeah, moving forward.
Crazy. Them shit's about to be wild.
Oh man.
Yeah, I want to know if that's gonna affect their online still though. Like, will they be able to go online and do stuff like that?
They're losing everything. Food places, internet services. They're just losing. Like everything is being taken away from them, and it's like it's not even all of their fault. So it's just like, yo, like
that's the crazy part about all of this, right?
That's the wild part, bro. Like if I'm just
because it's like, yo, I guess man, on one hand, it's like, yeah, I can understand, because it's like, yo, imagine you just like you're not in the army, you're not doing anything, and like now your Netflix is gone, like,
bro, I can't even watch anything,
bro. Top Boy. I don't know if y'all watch Top Boy, but Top Boy season 3 dropped today, bro. Like, I cannot imagine me rushing and just like, I can't watch Top Boy season 3. What? Are you mad, bruv? Are you mad?
Mad, bruv.
Like, I'm
moving mad.
So angry, bro. But it's even like to the T with that, man. It's just crazy, man. You know, I'm a big Rainbow fan. I don't know if I told you, Shaq, but
you've definitely told me.
Right. So they have no, I'm not that I'm a
no, I know he's a Rainbow fan. He's one of those.
So they have teams by places, you know. Sometimes you got people from Scotland, Ireland, Russia, whatever. They literally edited all the Russian characters, about 4 or 5 of them. They took off the Russian flag off their outfits, and they changed their entire biographies, bro.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Fuse, Finka, Capcan, and Glaz. They're all from Russia. Wow. Those are characters from Russia. They edited them. They took off, like, they have their badges. They took off their Russian badges and got rid of their biographies. And to me, that's wild. Like,
yeah, you go that far to
exactly.
But like, if those were already established, I don't see why you really needed to change it. Take off the badge, fine, but the whole backstory.
Yeah, I don't think that's a reason.
I don't think that was necessary.
That feels performative, because I just feel like what is anybody gain?
What's the end game? What's the point of doing it?
I feel like
what is anybody
trying to win points.
Yeah, he just do it, and people are like, oh yeah, shout out to y'all.
Oh, well, cool, Ubisoft did this. Like,
yeah, they just want to be in the media, basically.
Yeah, that's literally what I think it is.
All right, man, it's whatever.
Right.
Really, imagine, like, if you could theoretically, right? Let's say you're in that position and you could, piracy is legal. What's the first thing you downloading?
First thing I'm downloading. You mean video games or just media in general?
Oh, well, we are a video game podcast.
I feel like it has to be video games, because I feel like I have an Android. I can already download movies and music if I want to. So
all right.
I pay for every single thing that I have.
Likewise.
Yeah. So
me too.
Shit. I'll try to get Elden Ring, probably.
Elden Ring?
Oh, that's okay, yeah. Because I'm scared to pay for that. So
why?
I just feel like why pay to
Bro,
suffer?
I feel like I'm gonna pay for that and I'm not gonna finish it.
So I do Cyberpunk, because I'm not gonna spend money on Cyberpunk.
That's a good one too.
Okay.
It's a good game when it works, so you know.
I actually played the trial, and I actually enjoyed the trial. That's the funny part. I enjoyed the trial,
it's
but
really
I'm
fun.
still iffy. Like I feel like it's because of what happened before. So it's like, I don't want to commit to that.
No,
I don't want to commit to it.
Nope.
Had they like come out like fully made, then I probably would have considered it. But now, nah.
We should have got a free upgrade for that.
Yeah.
Listen, emulators, I think, have gone like a really long way too. So
Absolutely.
like, they could probably play literally any game they want to play, like right now, because of like the way emulators.
Think about what you can do with the Xbox right now. Remember, Xbox, you can turn your Xbox Series X into an emulator.
I try that.
Yeah.
I have the developer mode. You have to pay $20, I think, to get the developer mode.
That's not bad at all.
And then you have to figure out how to get the emulation on there. I haven't done it yet, but I've tried just to see.
Right.
Because I feel like there's a bunch of like older games that you don't have access to anymore.
No.
But I'd like to try.
That brings up a good topic that I'm interested in, where Sony over the past maybe 2 years, maybe a little longer, has been like, there's a couple games that they was taking off of the digital storefront that don't have like physical or are hard to find, like, because they're not still pressing physical copies for it. Yeah. So it's like, essentially you wipe it from the digigital storefront, that
it's
game
gone.
No longer exists.
Like Deadpool.
They're cooking it for whatchamacallit, Spartacus.
Oh.
You said what happened?
Unless they're cooking it up for Spartacus.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Sorry.
So
Spartacus.
Like, hey, we'll take these down and repackage it and surprise them with Spartacus. Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, you mean Project Spartacus? I thought you had the show. I'm out of it. Oh my god.
Why would they save that for a Gladiator TV show? Shake on.
Listen, I thought there was maybe a Spartacus game that was like,
ew.
Because listen.
I mean, there is, but ew.
Listen, I forgot because you said Spartacus. I'm like, you ain't put the project before. I'm like,
Spartacus. My bad.
Like, that's such a random, drop there. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot, but but I think that'd be very like weird. If you take games off the digital storefront, they're like, hey, now you can get it from Project Spartacus. Pay this thing and get like,
right.
That's kind of sleazy.
Yeah,
that's strange. Like,
at the end of the day, it's business, bro. At the end of the day, it's just business.
But I just feel like there's ethical ways about going about things, and my thing is, what are you losing anything by keeping something? Maybe somebody smarter than me could like make a better argument for that, but what is the point of taking something off of a digital storefront? Like, is there like space on a hard drive or a hardware somewhere that you you like damn, like we want to upload this new game, I gotta take off this game from the PS3 era that's not backwards compatible for whatever reason?
It's due to like studio purchases and stuff like that as well.
Probably that also, because Shaquan, we were talking about. Yeah, remember we were talking about 007?
Right, but I don't know. I don't think it's just that. Like the way that they were doing it, because like even like I think there was like a whole thing of like PSP games that are literally online only because they don't make the UMD discs anymore.
Yeah.
Right. And there's like, nope, can't buy them online. I think the whole thing is like down or off or whatever. And like
they shut them down.
Yeah, and then I think they put them back up like momentarily or something. I don't know if they're back up now or whatever, but like they had announced that they're taking it down, and like they had like a lot of backlash from it. And it kind of like, the reason I bring it up is because it gave me like, to me, I feel like that is like as illegal as it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna say like taking other people's things without paying is like an okay thing, but at the same time, a lot of like franchises, IPs, just things in general have been saved or archived,
and you have no access to it. The public doesn't have access.
Right, but like they've been archived by like, people who make ROM or like who get the ROMs and like emulate them and stuff like that. There are games that you can literally only play like on an emulator. You can go to the dev and be like, hey, why don't you re-release this game? And they're like, yeah, we lost all of that. We can't remake it. We can't do anything. Like, we have nothing to base this thing off of. And it's only saved by like communities who really love these games, whatever niche game it is.
Keeping it alive.
They're keeping it alive. So it's like there's an argument there for like ethical piracy, I guess you could say, or ethical emulation, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, ethical emulation sounds better. Piracy is a very dirty word.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I just think there's a lot of things that could benefit from that. because if you're not going to make something backwards compatible, Sony, then
I feel like they've been doing a good job so far. They've been trying.
I feel like it's been.
I feel like if I have a PS5, I should be able to play should be able to put a PS1 CD inside my PS5 and it just start playing it. Like, there should not be no question. There should not be no.
That shouldn't have been
what's going on here.
Right.
And I remember there was like when both of them just came out, somebody had rigged like a Series X to emulate PS3 games, and I remember for a long time they were like, "Oh yeah, PS3 games can't work on the PS4 for whatever reason." I forgot
what they got it to work on an Xbox.
You know how disrespectful that is,
right? Like, so it's like, what's the real issue here? What's going on?
Because at first I was like, oh, they're emulating games that are like, you know, for Xbox and PlayStation, cool. But then I see somebody play God of War, and I'm just like, Sony, you have no excuse, nothing right now.
It's not that they can't. It's they don't want to.
Exactly.
Well, why? I don't see like an actual.
I don't know. I feel like Sony is more forward thinking, I guess you could say.
They don't even have an internet browser. I just realized that. Like,
they
what was that about? PS5? No, it doesn't have an internet browser.
Didn't they have one for like previous?
They shut it down.
4 had one.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
And I think that was like the coolest thing for like the PSP. When I had a PSP, I was like,
you could go online,
bro, go on Wi-Fi.
Shake on. Be honest.
Listen,
did you check out?
Of course. Am I gonna lie about that? Listen,
right. I ain't have a phone either.
Fam, I was like, what? No, I wasn't even. So I lost my PSP when I was in the 6th grade. So
you mean it was stolen?
It was stolen. Yes, it was stolen. We're not gonna see your name. We know who stole it.
Yeah, we know who you are.
But I was like, I was like 10 years old with the internet in my hands.
Yes,
what?
Sir.
Come on, man. Like that was one of the coolest things that you could go. Like I didn't have like a bunch of games. I had like probably 2-3 games. And you could just go on a web browser and like I couldn't play. I don't think I could play Flash games, but I could watch like YouTube, shit like that. Like, why would you take a browser off of something? I just don't understand. Like,
I don't get it either.
Some strange things, man.
And they don't, and without any kind of transparency, it's just, hey, it's gone. Yeah, we're not going to explain to you why it's gone. It's just gone.
You don't really need this,
right? Disappeared.
You got a phone.
It's like, yeah, what you need the internet for? Come on, man. Play God of War.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of useful to have the internet browser. I don't always use it, but like it's nice to know you have it there.
I have that option there, exactly.
I use it to like read manga.
Oh, on your system?
On my TV
On your TV. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because now everything's bigger.
Yeah, because you can set like, and I have like the Viz app on my on my phone as well. Yeah, and it's like it's cool, it's whatever, but like sometimes I'm chilling at home and like a phone will kind of go through something. I could set it to like instead of side by side, it's like you scroll down. And so on my TV, it's like just in terms of accessibility, like, and I don't need to do it like that. It's just like more convenient for me. But when you think of like people who are vision impaired and stuff like that, who that might be their preferred way to look at,
you have that option
on their screen. It's like they have the option now. You don't really have that, and it's just like it might seem like a mini, like a very minuscule thing, but at the same time, you have to think of people like that who might use that, and then like using the internet. It's the internet, bro. It's literally just an internet browser. Like, I don't see what the harm was, but
regardless,
they must know what they're doing.
Yeah, they must. All right. So yeah, let's just wrap this up. Shaquan, what do we got and what to play this week?
Man, I know I usually do like 2 to 3 games, but like the only thing I can really think about right now is this game that just came out on Game Pass called Tunic.
Bruh, don't do that.
Listen, it's an indie. I know, like, you know, I'm the person that's always like talking about indie games, whatever the case may be. But this game is so fire. And
I think it got a 10 or a 9.
I don't know what it got because I haven't looked at like any reviews or I think I started like a little review, but then it kind of got a little spoilery in like just the like what they were showing on the screen, not what they were talking about, just what they were showing on the screen.
To me, this looks like a clear like love letter to like old school Zelda.
Of course, not even just like Zelda, but just like that generation of like now you open a game, the first 10 minutes is like, press X to do this, press A to do that,
Right.
da da da. This is how you do this. This is how you do the game. You haven't started playing it yet, Andre, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I'm like,
You started?
shit, like I'm like 10 hours in.
10 hours?
I'm like 10
God,
hours in
bro.
this game right now, bro. This game does not tell you anything. Like it literally doesn't. So it has an
Trial by fire.
It has an instruction manual. The instruction manual is a collectible. So you remember like the instruction manuals that you get in like a PlayStation 2
I miss them.
thing.
Miss them so much.
So basically, you go around like you have a bunch of collectibles. The pages of the instruction booklet or whatever is a collectible. So you'll get like page 1, and page 1 will be like, this is the story, blah blah blah. But then half of it is not in English. It's like a made up language. It's like basically runes. So it'll give you information here and there. But you have to kind of like decipher it on your own and just like try to pick up like the like sense from nonsense. So it'll teach you how to, well, it doesn't teach you how to attack, but like you'll like get like page 15, and it is not in order. It's not like you get page 1 first and get page 2. You'll get page 38 first, and then you'll find page 15 down the line, and it's like,
oh, okay.
There's no specific way that you're supposed to go anywhere, and you won't know that you're not supposed to be in a certain area until you realize that you're just dying like back to back. It's Zelda with like the Souls type of games mechanics. So you have like the stamina, the dodging and everything. It's not like a bunch of techniques that you can do. It's just like, it's so good, bro. It's so good, bro. At first I was playing, I was like, yo, this is kind of cute. This is all right. Let me try it out. I think I'm gonna play it for like maybe 30 minutes. And then the next thing I know, like, I'm not going to lie to you, right? I'm in this podcast right now. I've had 1 hour of sleep. Fam, I was up playing Tunic. Until my eyes were burning me.
All right, so I'm definitely gonna start playing that game.
Yeah, Andre, you're going to love this game. Like, I know the type of games that you. All right, so you remember what was it? Metro? Which Metroid did you have for the GameCube?
At Prime.
So it's like Metroid Prime, but it's clearly it's like more Zelda than anything else. But like the same thing where you go to one area and then you get an item that helps you move further.
So it's a Metroidvania.
It is a Metroidvania, but it's not like it's not
traditional.
Yes, it just looks like the old Zelda games, but it's very modern. And like you might look at the first clips and be like, oh, it's very cute. It's very like a simple art style or whatever. But it is beautiful. Like there's literally certain areas that it turns into a AAA game. Like literally, you can tell that it's just an art style choice. It's not like, oh, we're just doing this to save on money or something like that, because it looks beautiful. You get to certain places.
Is it an indie game?
It's an indie game. It's made by one dude. The dev studio.
Get out of here.
One guy. And there's like a bunch of games that have done that. Tunic, I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I leave here, I'm going back home to play.
I feel like I might go start playing the minute you guys like pop off of it,
fam. Bro, it's
wow.
It is lit. I'm not exaggerating when I feel like this game is genius, bro. This game is genius.
Game of the Year candidate?
I feel like I'm gonna be crazy if I say that. I'll hold on to it now. But it's definitely, the trailers when it was coming out, I was like, oh, this looks cool. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just Zelda. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I can see why you say that. Well, it's cute. I'm gonna look at it.
Right.
And some of those things on Game Pass, I was like, cool, let me try it out. Then it just became so much more, bro. Like that game, I'm gonna give it some time before I say Game of the Year candidate. But
because the year still started, it just started. It's still fresh.
We in March.
Yeah, so we're.
But ooh boy,
it's a small goal right now.
It's got me excited for what can happen the rest of the year. Because like I said, it's an indie game, one guy, and it blew me away. Sorry for my language, bro.
And the fact that it's one guy that created that makes me a lot more impressed by this game.
If I want to, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, that's proof that if you have a dream or a goal, bro,
you can do it.
And I was reading comments, and I think this game has they revealed this at E3 like 5 years ago.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so, because he's the only one making it. That's why it probably took that long.
Right. And then the pandemic on top of everything.
On top of all of that.
So like, but just imagine, bro, like this is what I mean, bro. This is why we need to stop like taking the bare minimum from like these AAA studios, bro. This is one guy, bro. This game has
Imagine
not
if
like,
he had a team.
Like,
bro.
Come on, bro.
So there you have it, folks. We're not even. I don't want to hear anything else. That's the only game I want for what to play this week. Y'all need to check out Tunic
as soon as you get to it.
All right, so Darren, what do you got for our gameplay of the week / stream moments?
Gameplay. Playing some WWE 2K22.
Yeah.
How you like it?
I literally was minding my business unprovoked. And Shaq and Jamani thought it was a good idea. Oh, why don't you play online? How come you haven't played online yet? Played online.
Listen, it was Jamani. That's all Jamani. I'm not taking any credit for that. All right.
The most stressful 25 minutes. Like, I love the game. I'm loving WWE. Like right. I'm loving it. Like I'm 10 again. But
it's good.
That's great.
Stressful, but definitely enjoying it.
Yeah,
gotcha.
All right. So now that we have all of that out of the way, here's our quote of the week. And you know how we do it. It's with a video game twist. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and we must be shepherds of our own civilization. Ezio, Assassin's Creed, Revelations.
Love Ezio.
Yeah, man. Ezio's an OG.
Easily.
I never played the only
in
the episode.
The only Assassin's Creed I played
right now, it's just gonna fade to black.
Was Black Flag.
I'm not trying to hear none of this.
Black Flag was sick though.
Fire.
Definitely was.
I beat that game in like less than a week. That game.
Black Flag is when the formula guy really like shooken up. That's when everything
they started. Before cooked it.
We need a Black Flag too. Let's get that. Like, forget what's
the fact that you can go to Port Royal, bro. You could go to Jamaica.
Yes,
sir.
Amazing. Different. Anyway, well, that's it for today's show. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Dre.
So Shaquan,
Spada. I'm out of here. We out of here. You know.
Yeah. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay awesome. And like always, baby, play on, player. Peace.